Hello and welcome to another session in English language. And today we're going to focus on structure. Under that, we're going to consider phrasal verbs, the definition and the types. We'll also look at adverbs, conjunctions. We'll continue from where we stopped on revising word class, then prepositions too. And lastly, we'll take a register on library. But before all of that, let us review the previous lesson. Welcome back. Still on English language. And today, like I said, we begin with phrasal verbs. What are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are figurative expressions. Okay? They are formed from a combination of verbs with other particles in order to form a new word. And the meaning of the phrasal verb is entirely different from that of the verbs that give birth to such words. So for instance, the verb here is turn. The verb here is turn. But if I say turn down, now it's different from the word turn itself. And to turn down means to what? Refuse. Okay? To refuse or to reject. So if you say I turned down the offer. Okay? Turned down the offer. Then we have other examples. We have given. Given means to surrender. Okay? Given means to surrender. Then we have run across. It means to meet by chance. We have call off. It means to cancel. We have turn up. It means to appear. Okay? We have put off. It means to postpone. Till a later date, we have come through. It means to what? Experience. So we have other examples on phrasal verbs that are double particles. Where we have cut down on. To cut down on something means to reduce that thing. Okay, to get away with something means to go scot-free. Okay, then looking forward to means to anticipate. Alright, so that is that on phrasal verbs. So let's move into word class. So we continue from where we start. Remember, it's a revision on the various word class. Alright, so we have what you call adverbs. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, adjective, and other adverbs. So we have examples of how adverbs are formed. They are formed from adjectives by adding ly. Certain is an adjective. Add ly becomes certainly. Fortunate is an adjective. Add ly becomes fortunately. Careful is an adjective. Add ly becomes carefully. Quick is an adjective. Add ly becomes quickly. So that is one way we form adverbs, by adding ly to adjective. Also, we can add words, downwards, upwards, backwards. Okay? Then also we can add wise to a particular word in English. Clockwise, money-wise. Then some do not have all of that. Okay? So let's look at the types of adverbs that we have. We have adjuncts and we have disjuncts. Okay? So adjuncts tell us how, when, where, and to what extent an action was what? Performed. That's what we refer to as what? Adjuncts. Tell us how, when, where, and to what extent the action of the verb is performed. Alright? He came at 6 o'clock. Okay? When? At 6 o'clock. She ran how? Fast. So fast there is an adjunct. Okay? Then we have disjuncts. Disjuncts simply express attitudes or viewpoints of the speaker. They express viewpoints of the speaker. So for instance, frankly speaking, we were wrong. Luckily, she arrived. So frankly or luckily are examples of disjuncts. Okay? Then we also have conjuncts, which are used to join sentences clauses together. Then we have conjunctions. Conjunction is a word that is used to join words or group of words together. Conjunctions used to join words or group of words together. Okay? Then we have types of conjunctions. We have what we call coordinating conjunctions. We have correlative conjunctions, and we have subordinating conjunctions. Okay, example of coordinating conjunction, we have and, or, and but. Then for correlative conjunction, we have either or, neither nor, not only but also. These are examples of what? Correlative, that is, they always occur in pairs. Okay, then we have subordinating conjunctions. They are used to introduce subordinating clauses. Okay, we have if, it's a subordinating clause, since, it's a subordinating clause. So let's move on to preposition. Now, under preposition, it's a word class that shows relationship between two words in a sentence. It shows the relationship between two words in a sentence. Okay? Now, for instance, it shows the relationship. I say, I kept the ball under the table. It's showing you the relationship between the ball and the table. I kept the ball where? Under the table. So, under is a preposition. So, we have other prepositions. We have over, we have at, we have before, in, on, etc. Then we could also have in allergic to. Alright, I'm allergic to something. I live at, you state your address. I differ with you on this matter. I will abide by the rules. In regards to the notification, and so on and so forth. So lastly, let's move on to the vocabulary development. We want to take a register on a library. So the image you can see on your screen is a library. So let's see words that are associated with the library. But first, let's know what is a library. A library is a room or building that contains books that can be looked at or borrowed. So you either go there to look at the books, and you can borrow the books. To look at there doesn't mean to just literally see. It means to read through. Alright, then we have the following words associated with library. We have what you call a catalog, a list of items in a collection in the library. We have your entry card. Your entry card is the card that you have to tender if you are going to borrow a book. Then we have what you call shelf guide. Shelf guide are instructions, okay, that tell you or show you where books can be found on a particular shelf. Then we have what you call an encyclopedia. An encyclopedia is a book or set of books containing facts about different subjects or issues of life. Okay, so this is an example of what you call an encyclopedia today. Then let's look at other words associated with the library. We have what you call reference books. So encyclopedias are reference books. Okay, where you can get information, where you can reference. Okay, we have also the dictionary. The dictionary is also a reference book. Then we have the reference desk. That is where you get information. That's where you can find information at the reference desk. Even though today the circulation desk and the reference desk are combined together. Okay, they are combined together. Then we have to renew. To renew means to extend your loan period. Then to request a book means to ask the library to help you hold a book when that book is in demand by other students. To return a book means to bring a book back after the expiry of the loan period. Okay, after the expiry of the loan period. Then we have what we call circulation desk. That is where you can check out your books. Don't leave the library books without checking them out. Okay, then to check out means to borrow something from what? The library. Okay, that you can take home with you. Then there is a due date. The due date is when you should return the book or the item borrowed. Then the loan period has to do with the length of time you can borrow things from the library. Okay, so this is an image of a circulating and reference desk. So you can see the ladies at the desk trying to check in and out the books that they have with them. So with this, we've come to the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much for joining. In order to refresh your memory and recall all that has been taught in this lesson, I would encourage you to take the test that appears on your screen.